Even without all the weird effects, that might be one of the scariest faces I have ever seen in my life. I think I was able to settle one of the weirdest monetization claims in YouTube history. This process began when I decided to do a satirical review of Dalmatians 3, one of the worst video games of all time. This is an actual scene from the video game. Hey, just a word of advice. If you're going to show a dog barking in your video game, you might want to play a barking sound effect. Just saying. As I stated, the video got a monetization claim and it was for audio-visual content. However, the ones making the claim weren't Phoenix Games, the makers of Dalmatians 3, nor any party related to Phoenix Games. The one making the claim was a completely random company. So I decided to look into Fountain Digital to see if I could get the monetization back in my hands, and I surprisingly found this. What in the actual fuck was that? Fountain Digital is actually the name of a YouTube user that owns several channels and is based out of India. And I really don't know what his channel is about. It's marked as comedy, but they accidentally create some of the creepiest shit you will ever see. The way that things' eyes move and its face stays completely still, that's just not right, man. It's just wrong. Also, this is the face of someone who has just come back from murdering 69 senior citizens with a stick of bubblegum. Clearly, Fountain Digital doesn't own any of this garbage.
Pepper, you sprinkled pepper on the cake. You nasty tomcat, you. You nasty.
They own a completely different set of garbage. It is absolutely moronic that some random Indian company was able to claim content they clearly do not own. YouTube needs to do something about cases like these. I don't have the answer, but there has to be some sort of solution so this happens less often. I am clearly not the only one who has had their video claimed by a company who did not own the content they were claiming. I have examples lined up and I'm going to show you now.
So 9 of my videos were taken down. 9 of my recent videos. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I look into this company, and this company had a page, and there were people commenting on the page saying that they were also getting false copyright claims. So there was someone going on a rampage. Okay. Now, all of a sudden I post on Twitter that this company that doesn't seem too legit is claiming my videos and getting me to get copyright. They were taking my videos down and getting strikes on my account. Well, the person who supposedly owns this company responded. And this person said, the explosion, the license-free explosion that I have been using for almost 4 years, if not more than 4 years, in my intro, okay, is what they own. I couldn't make this up if I tried. So this said person, all right, told me to send them an email. Okay, we'll discuss this through email. They go on to say, if you want to keep using that explosion, you need to pay me a monthly fee, or you need to pay me a buyout fee. So basically, I was being blackmailed. I'm like, do you have any proof at all that you own this explosion that I got license free 4 years ago? I need to know. I can't give that away, but I can give you this. and they copy and paste some random source code in an email. I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do with a fiery explosion? But sure, okay. So I pass these emails off to my manager, and he looks at me, he's like, what does this have to do with fucking anything? So he goes and he actually said he looked up the code. It's for some other program that has nothing to do with the intro explosion. So he actually contacted this person, and then they backed off. Like, oh, we just don't use the explosion again. I just don't want to. I just don't want you using it anymore. We could be on our way.
Channels like Miracle of Sound have had Content ID claims on their own original bloody music.
So I just uploaded my new short movie here, and guess what? Woo! A copyright claim. Alright, so I already disputed it, but let's see. Claimant, Murphy Band International. I never heard of you, but anyway, let's play the visual content match. Oh, this part, which is the intro for my short movie, which is a came in from After Effects template, a free copyright product of After Effects template that I bought from videohive.net called Epic Rip.
Now this company called Idle.io, apparently they own Assassin's Creed. As you can see right here, they own Assassin's Creed. It's a little weird. I thought that was owned by Ubisoft. Now there's another company called Merlin Phone File. Now they claimed 2 of my Deus Ex The Fall Let's Plays. When I was playing Deus Ex The Fall, the first time it got copied by Merlin, Phone File, and Idle. They were claiming the music and it got rejected. So I decided, whatever. I'm not sure if Square Enix used one of their songs or something like that, and then they just claim it. So what I decided to do wanted to redo my Let's Play, I decided to go over to Kevin MacLeod's website in Computech and use royalty-free music that Kevin MacLeod owns. Also right here in About, we can take a look that I even point to the song that is being used in the video. And then right here at the very end of the video, I even put in the credits that it's full on by Kevin MacLeod by Incompetech. And my videos still get claimed and rejected. I can prove that they do not own the music. But no, my videos are still copyright claimed by Idle and Merlin Phone Files.
And here's the funny thing about all of this. Phoenix Games might not even have the right to Dalmatians 3. Cause just look at this cover. Does this cover remind you of anything?
We are gonna sue you!
What?
I got really lucky that my claim was settled very quickly after filing the dispute and sending one email with no reply. However, this isn't the case for several YouTubers, and this process can be quite frustrating for channels and creators of all sizes. This is something that YouTube needs to address. There needs to be less of this sort of stuff happening. Any old company should not be able to claim any old piece of content in order to attempt to gain some sort of income that does not belong to them. Again, as I said, I don't have the solution, but I think this is an issue that needs to be addressed, and I think people who understand YouTube better than myself could come up with a better solution, or at least a lessening blow to this problem than I could. Because as it stands right now, it's really easy for a lot of companies and a lot of individuals to commit an illegal act like this.